inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the Hurricanes offense will have the football first here. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that back.
Well, great speed, and I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, got to get to the sideline and talk about gap integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So NC State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. NC State comes to the line quickly. Give it to the back again. And the freshman brings him down quickly. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Just able to get it away. A quick juke to get free. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
I used the stiff on there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Dropping back, it's Burden. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. NC State comes to the line quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. NC State getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To throw, it's Burden. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defenses all around the country. Job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
With the catch, it's Sanders. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow.
Will he score here? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. NC State comes to the line quickly. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown for the U. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with it, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They'll try the option play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Burden. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense really clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The offense going with the hurry-up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. It's a run. Running back's got it. Runs through the defender. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. NC State comes to the line quickly. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And bulldozing his way through. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Canes. A fumble return for 6. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's strong. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's strong. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The sack sets up second down.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Miami. It was a foot race and he won it.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Finds room at the 30. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Grab behind the line. It's strong. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown for the U. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Bush. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to...
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Back to pass. It's Burden. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's when they start the drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the 1st down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
56, NC State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Dixon. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Quarterback is
Down, offense going backwards with the sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Burden. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
Oh, that one's picked off. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. This one ends up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
They bring it down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Burden. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense is...
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25, but what a play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. This time, a completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure, anything to get him out of.
Touchdown, Canes. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Miami, 65, NC State.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab down the middle. It's Bush.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Bites off a defender. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That makes
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
65, NC State, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st down, it's play action. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking downfield. It's Burden. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught down at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Miami. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. He's running out of time here. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown for the U. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Now the important point after attempts. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Miami 79, NC State 21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. NC State now operating in the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option.
Touchdown, North Carolina State. This passing game is still on fire.
NC State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. He was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but